everybody, this is Parent CK, and you may have heard in the latest snapshot of Minecraft that AFK fish farms and zero ticking has been removed. Well, I have good news for you. Uh, well, I found a way around it. I only found a way around one of them. Zero ticking is still gone, unfortunately. I will be working on a way to zero tick stuff in 1.16, but I'm actually going to probably release that when the final version of 1.16 is out, just so they, don't patch it. But this is the 1.16 AFK fish farm. So if you're not sure what happened to fish farms, allow me to explain. So this is the old fish farm design. Obviously, you would have your chest and hopper right there. Um, but in this, right, you would just stand here and click away, right? Now, this still works. This still works, but you can't get any treasure loot from it. And by treasure loot, I mean enchanted books, enchanted rods, name tags, useful items like that, right? Now, to get treasure loot, you have to fish in essentially a 5x5 cube like this. So, it made this 1x1 pretty useless, because the only use this has now is to get cod and salmon and the other sorts. But I really only like AFK fishing for the treasure loot, right? With this one, this is my design, right, using the Etho Hopper clock. It's very nice, and it resets, because in 1.16's latest snapshot, sometimes what is that thing called? The bobber? I'm not sure. I'll think of it later. Um, the actual hook can get off-centered and reset, right? In the 5x5 square, right? So, right, you have to cast it, and then you can walk up here, because if you cast it from up here, it's not centered. Um, and you need it to be centered because it's a 5x5 cube. If it's a little off-center, it's fine, but try and get it, like, within a block. So here, so yeah, well, let's just explain the redstone real quick. Right, so it's the same design as Zuma's 15.2 farm, right? Or 14. I'm not sure when that was created, but I'll leave a link to Zuma Void's AFK Fish Farm series, which actually really helped me do this. So I took the same concept with the iron door, or iron trapdoor, and then the note block, right? Because the note block is really useful. You can actually keep casting at it. Um, and here we, okay, I guess I'll fall. But here we just have a redstone torch that's powering this, right? And occasionally it'll switch off, right? That's because we have an Etho hopper clock running into this repeater, right? We're taking an output from it that just resets the torch, resets the trapdoor, and just recenters your fishing rod. Um, yeah, it's a very small and compact design. For an AFK fish farm, it's not too complicated, but you do need sticky pistons, which you didn't need really any expensive resource in the previous one. Because if we look, there's a hopper, there should be a hopper there and a chest, and then a few bits of iron and wooden and a piece of redstone. Not that bad. This is a little more expensive because you have to at least go to the nether first, because you need these comparators for the Etho Hopper clock. I'm sure you could use some type of different clock, but we need it to be pretty much as slow as an Etho Hopper clock, right? So there's 17 items in there, and that's what I've been using. It's a nice balance of just kind of keeps resetting your rod. Um, yeah, it's really nice. And I'm almost a little hesitant to release this video until 1.16 is out, so that they don't patch uh, this, but I will anyway. It's really a compact design. Um, it's obviously it's a lot bigger than that, but it's still a good fish farm and a good resource for food. I do actually recommend doing something like this, where you have some stone coming down here or whatever, really, and then a chest there, and then a hopper under you, like that. So when we fish, right, we'll go ahead and throw our fishing rod in quick, and then we'll just do real quick. I'll just try and get a fish for you guys, and I believe it should go in the chest, but if it does, just scratch that detail. Yep, there's our fish. Went straight into the chest. Right, it's a pretty nice way. I guess you don't need that block or that block, but it's just a nice way so your inventory doesn't get completely full. Yeah, this is to me the most efficient, but I do highly recommend going to Rayworks and Ilmango's channel and check out their videos. I can actually link them in the description for you guys, and if I don't, punch me. Seriously, punch me in the face if I don't leave those links. But yeah, it's a pretty simple farm, um, and it just was a little more complicated. It only took me like 5 hours actually, which I know, 5 hours for this, but to figure out a new design was pretty hard, but it was nice. It was fun challenge. I actually challenge you guys to make your own AFK fish farm, your own design, your own everything, right? Whoops, I keep falling in there. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you leave a like, and I say this from the bottom of my heart. Take it sleazy, my friends.